Hello, this is Lighten Up, and I am going to do a top fave video. And this was really difficult for me. Some of the things were easier than others, but I'm just going to share it with you. And I have already tagged D, and I think it's D in Washington State. But she was going to be working on our video also, and a lot of the people that I would have tagged have already made theirs. So, but if you want, if you're my subscriber, I would love to see your top fives and learn a little bit more about you. So, I'm older than a lot of the people, a lot of my subscribers. I'm 38, so you'll kind of see the difference. Some of my stuff I've heard other people are into, but some of the stuff might kind of age me a little bit. But here goes. I'm going to start movies. My favorite movie, Grease. The original, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. What can I say? That was awesome. I love dance movies like Flashdance, and you know, I've just always been into the dance movies, so that's a good one. Say Anything. I love John Cusack. He is my favorite. And Say Anything, that was a really good one. That came out in, I think, '89. I love the Harry Potter movies. The first one was amazing. Anytime you come out, even in a trilogy, you come out with something that's totally new and interesting, and I like movies about the paranormal. Another one that I really like, scary movies. I like all scary movies. I especially like the ones that are about the paranormal, about ghosts or things like that. And then another movie that I really like is called Once, and that movie also has an amazing soundtrack. So there's a few songs on there that I could put on my favorites list, but I'll just give you that. For foods, now I wrote 1 through 5, and 4 of mine was seafood. So lobster, number 1, shrimp, crab, sushi, anything seafood, pretty much I will love. So another thing that I really like, I've talked about it before, cheese. It's cheese. And Thai food, like any like Thai peanut sauce, something like with peanut noodles or chicken with peanut sauce. I always like Thai food. So my 5 favorite shows: Battlestar Galactica, the new series, not so much the old series, but the new series is awesome. Dexter, that is one great show. I love that show. You're always on the writers are awesome. You're always on the edge of your seat, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And they come out with very original storylines most of the time. And Medium, this season I've watched 2 or 3 already, and you know, it's getting better. The first one of the season, it was pretty lame. It was very predictable. It was like 10 minutes into it, and I was like, I knew what was going to happen. So, and then reality shows: Biggest Loser, American Idol, Ghost Hunters, the reality shows where you're feeding off of people's emotions. I love those. And an oldie but a goodie, and I just saw that they're coming out with the movie for it, Land of the Lost. If you are ever, okay, I was in high school, and I was a big partier, and there is nothing better than partying and watching Land of the Lost. I'll just leave it at that. Drinks. I've talked about it in numerous videos, and if you watch some of my beginning videos, like my 3rd or 4th video, I pour Diet Coke down the drain. Since, I think, January 4th, I have not had any Diet Coke, and I have not had any caffeine still. I drank one of those large rock stars every morning, and probably 3 to 4 Diet Cokes a day. That was my habit, and I quit cold turkey on January 4th. So Diet Coke's my number 1. and when I go out and drink, I would drink Diet Coke and Lemon Bacardi. That was my drink of choice. Now, if I've had 2 drinks since January 1st, and it has been Lemon Bacardi and cranberry. It's still pretty good. I live in Seattle. My favorite drink is white chocolate mocha from Starbucks with gingerbread. It's only comes out around Thanksgiving through the end of the year, and it probably has like 1,200 calories for this drink, but it is so creamy and good. It's yummy. And then something that I always drink when I'm sick, and so the only time I drink it is when I'm sick, but it always makes me feel better, is ginger ale and cranberry juice. I don't know if there's any health benefits, but it was something my grandma always gave me, and you know, it always made me feel good. And then mojitos. I make the best mojitos. But it has a lot of sugar in it. So I saw somebody make, Emerald make mojitos, and he actually cut fresh sugar cane, and put it in there like a straw, a stirry straw, and he used the juice of an ugly fruit, which it's really thick like a mango. So I'm going to try that if I have mojitos again in the summer. I'm getting long here, sorry. 5 places. I am an ocean person. About every 6 months I have to see big waves. It recharges me. I always have to be around the water. I've mentioned it in numerous videos before. Oregon coast, bar none. Tillamook, Oregon, that's awesome right there. And just even a lake or a river, or when we go camping, I have an RV, and in the summer you'll get to see us camping, and we'll be out every weekend, so there will be a lot of videos where I'll be out and about, but we're always by water, either a river, lake, or ocean. That's a prerequisite. Second, Australia. I lived in Australia for a year, basically from 15 to 16, right outside of Sydney. It's a town called Miranda, and oh my gosh, it is pretty amazing. You know, what else can I say? I loved it there, and it's my dream to go back, and it's beautiful. So third pick is my garden. One of the things that I'm really into is organic gardening, and this year I'm doubling my garden. I'll show you my before, because right now you can't, it's pretty tore up, but I do what's called square foot gardening, and I'll talk more about that because I'm starting to buy my seeds, and so I'll do a video here shortly on the planning of my garden, but I think you guys will really like it. It's an awesome thing. And I think that's it for all of my places. Now the next 2 was very difficult for me. I love music. If you like grabbed my iPod and went through, you would freak out. I have everything from Mozart to Tool. I pretty much like all music except for country. I'm not a big country fan, and I'm not a big thrash metal person. If there's some really good guitar riffs, then I'll like it, but it's the screaming I'm not really into. But here's the top 5 that I have, and they're in no order, and it was really difficult for me to narrow it down. So I really like Kings of Leon. The lead singer really reminds me of a harder Phil Collins. I really like when somebody has that gruff voice. It's really good. And Nirvana, Ben Harper. I love Ben Harper. Johnny Lang, and Def Leppard. Old Def Leppard, like the beginning of Def Leppard. And then the songs, I really love Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Oldie but goodie. And I like jazz. Chet Baker, My Funny Valentine is one of my favorite. Def Leppard, I think one of their first albums, my favorite song is called Let It Go, and this song brings back some serious party memories. And Johnny Lang, Lie to Me, that's from his first album, and he's another one. He's got an amazing voice. Check him out. It's very, and that album, I think he was like 15. And then Nirvana, Lake of Fire. That I like Lake of Fire. I like the whole all their music, but that's one of the ones that I can listen to over and over again. So I hope that you like my top 5, and it doesn't show my age too much. And have a great day. Thanks for watching.